How does SATA triple i6 GB speed compare to newer PC storage? Imagine upgrading your gaming setup and wondering if your storage is holding you back. You've probably heard about SATA and newer options, but how do they really stack up? Let's break it down. SATA stands for Serial Advanced Technology Attachment. It's been around since the early 2000s and became the standard for connecting hard drives and solid-state drives to computers. SATA 3, or SATA 3rd generation, has a maximum theoretical speed of 6 gigabits per second, which translates to about 600 megabytes per second. That's a big jump from earlier SATA versions, which topped out at around 3 gigabits per second. In real-world use, SATA 3 solid-state drives usually hit speeds between 500 and 550 megabytes per second. That's pretty fast for most gaming needs, especially compared to traditional hard drives that often run under 100 megabytes per second. Switching from a hard drive to a SATA 3 solid-state drive can cut game load times by over 70%. You'll notice faster boot times and snappier game launches. But here's the catch. Newer storage options are outpacing SATA 3 by a lot. Modern PCI Express solid-state drives, often called NVMe drives, use the PCI Express interface instead of SATA. PCI Express 3, 0, 4, 0, and 5. 0 can deliver speeds from around 1,500 megabytes per second up to over 7,000 megabytes per second. That's several times faster than SATA 3. For gaming, this means much quicker load times, especially in open-world or data-heavy titles. You might see load times cut down by a few seconds, but the difference can be even more noticeable in large game worlds or when streaming data in real time. SATA 3 drives are still popular because they're more affordable and compatible with most motherboards. They're a good upgrade from traditional hard drives and work well for many gamers. However, the interface is reaching its speed limit. Some motherboards add extra SATA controllers, but they don't always deliver the full 6 gigabits per second consistently, which can cause performance issues. On the other hand, PCI Express NVMe drives are built for speed. They connect directly to the motherboard's PCI Express slots, which have much higher bandwidth. The latest PCI Express 5.0 drives can even reach speeds over 7,000 megabytes per second. This makes them perfect for gamers who want the fastest load times and smoothest streaming. But keep in mind, they tend to cost more and need a compatible motherboard that supports PCI Express 4.0 or 5.0. To sum it up, SATA 3 offers speeds around 550 megabytes per second in real-world use, which is enough for most gaming needs. PCI Express NVMe drives start at about 1,500 megabytes per second and can go way beyond that. The difference in game load times is there, but it's often just a few seconds. If you're on a budget or want broad compatibility, SATA 3 is still a solid choice. But if you want the fastest possible storage and your motherboard supports it, upgrading to a PCI Express NVMe drive will give you the best performance and shortest load times.